Have you ever found yourself locking eyes with a woman, and in that fleeting moment, just a split second, something inexplicably shifts? It's as if the universe dips into a secret language and her body responds in subtle, tantalizing ways. Her body leans in just slightly, almost unnoticeably. Her pupils dilate, diluting her gaze with a deeper, more intimate intensity. Her lips part, almost imperceptibly, as if she's on the verge of saying something, or perhaps just wanting to. And in that instant, you're left caught in a swirl of wonder. Was that just in my head, or is she really into me? Here's the truth. If you blinked, you probably missed the entire silent dialogue she just whispered with her body. Welcome to the primal theater of subconscious desire, where attraction isn't necessarily declared with words, but reflected through a complex, mirror-like dance of signals. That's right, the very neurons in your brain responsible for empathy, imitation, and social understanding, mirror neurons, light up when someone is magnetically drawn to you, often without even realizing it. And in women, those signals are laser-sharp, precise, and powerful, but only if you know what to look for. Let's peel back the polite veneer of social interaction and dive headfirst into the steamy, unapologetically primal world of female body language when she's turned on. But beware, once you learn what these movements mean, your perspective on women and your approach will never be the same again. First, at the heart of it all is a phenomenon often called mirroring. Mirroring isn't just some awkward mimicry like a toddler copying mom. It's a covert, subconscious synchrony. Think of it as psychological choreography, an intricate dance that plays out behind the scenes. When a woman is attracted to you, her body doesn't ask for permission. It reacts instinctively. She mirrors your gestures, your posture, your movements, not because she's consciously trying to impress, but because her subconscious is aligning with yours. She leans toward you when you lean in, crosses her legs in the same direction as you, sips her drink just as you do. It's not calculated, it's biological. Why does this happen? Because evolution wired us this way. Mirroring signals safety and compatibility. It's a silent, primal message that says, we're on the same wavelength. In the animal kingdom, and yes, you're still part of that jungle, sameness equals trust. And trust opens the gates to vulnerability, which in turn paves the way for intimacy and attraction. Vulnerability becomes the red carpet, leading straight into sexual tension. So, what are the specific signs you should be attuned to? 1. The eye lock echo. You catch her gaze. She looks away briefly. Then, when she returns her eyes to yours, it lingers longer. You lean your head slightly. She copies the gesture. That tiny head tilt, it's an invitation. Her brain just echoed your curiosity, your interest. She's not tolerating your glance, she's savoring it. That moment of mutual eye contact, charged with unspoken language, is a powerful indicator. She's engaged, interested, and possibly even craving more. 2. Lip synchronization. You wet your lips, perhaps to speak or out of habit. Seconds later, she does the same. Coincidence? Not likely. When attraction ignites, salivation and lip movements increase, subconscious signals of arousal. If she mirrors your lip movements, it's not just about noticing your mouth. It's about her imagining something delicious, something intimate. Her lips become a mirror of her internal desire. 3. Torso echo. Observe her upper body. If you shift your torso toward her, and she does the same. If her body turns slightly to align with yours, you've unlocked a key sign of interest. People naturally turn toward what they want to connect with. When her torso mirrors your lean, it's as if her subconscious is screaming. 4. The foot copycat. Feet are the unfiltered truth tellers. Unlike hands or facial expressions, we don't consciously control our foot placement. If you point one foot toward her and she matches your angle, that's a jackpot. If both her feet mirror yours or subtly inch closer, her subconscious is craving proximity. She's unconsciously telling you, I want to be near you. 5. Breathing rhythm. This one demands patience and observance. Get quiet, relax, and watch her chest. If her breathing gradually syncs with yours, if her inhalations and exhalations mirror your own, that's a deep emotional connection forming. Matching breath rates is a precursor to closeness, both emotional and physical. Her body is gearing up to align with yours on a primal level. Now, let's go even deeper, because mirroring is more than just physical movements. It's an exchange of energy, an invisible charge that crackles in the air when sexual tension builds. 6. Vocal harmony. Pay attention to your voice. When you lower your tone, she often follows suit. When you laugh, she might do so a heartbeat later. When you slow down your speech, her tempo adjusts accordingly. This vocal synchronization isn't accidental, it's her tuning into your frequency. When you see this, understand, she doesn't just hear you, she feels you. 7. Touch echo. You touch your neck or scratch your jaw, she brushes her ear or plays with her earring. This non-verbal ping-pong of gestures is red-hot evidence of mutual arousal. Her nervous system is in sync with yours, and her subconscious is signaling her interest, sometimes even more loudly than words could. 8. Posture mimicry. Stand tall, confident, grounded. Notice if she suddenly straightens her spine, lifts her chin, or adopts a similar stance. This isn't coincidence, it's a form of subconscious competition. Her body trying to match your confidence, showing her readiness to stand alongside you, to be seen as a worthy partner. 9. Blinking patterns. Slow, deliberate blinking, then her doing the same. Might seem trivial, but it's a powerful sign. Mirroring blink rate indicates emotional and subconscious alignment. When your rhythm and hers synchronize, her brain is essentially signaling, we belong together. It's a subtle, almost hypnotic cue of intimacy. 10. Temperature sync. Here's an advanced tip. If you've been near her long enough and she's genuinely attracted, studies show your body temperatures can begin to align. Touch her hand after sitting close. If her skin feels warmer than usual, that's not just the coffee talking. That's chemistry at work, subtly and irresistibly drawing you closer. But what if she doesn't mirror you? Pay close attention. If she remains frozen when you move, turns away when you lean in, or shows no subconscious echo of your gestures, you're likely in the friend zone, or worse, the get away from me zone. Don't panic. Her body never lies. Her silence or lack of mirroring is a gift. It saves you from chasing illusions or shadows. Now, here's a darker twist. Some women, especially those with narcissistic or manipulative traits, can fake mirroring. Yes, high-level manipulators might mimic your gestures, tone, or expressions to control your perception and manipulate your feelings. Their mimicry can be eerily perfect, but it's hollow. If the connection feels too staged, too engineered, beware. Look for micro-delays. Genuine mirroring is fluid and slightly delayed, not robotic. If she mirrors you instantly, like a programmed puppet, it's a red flag. So, how do you discern real from fake? Observe the dance. The genuine article unfolds naturally, movement flows, responses are slightly delayed, and the energy is authentic. When a woman is truly turned on, her mirroring evolves from simple mimicry into anticipation. She begins to lead subtly, scratches her wrist, glances to see if you'll follow, testing your connection. If you respond, her subconscious recognizes you as truly aligned. That's when attraction flips into a game of psychological dominance. a primal dance of seduction and surrender. This is the art of neuroseduction. It's not about cheesy lines, flashy displays, or superficial displays of wealth. It's about tapping into the deep, ancient circuitry that governs human desire, the subconscious signals that speak louder than words. And once you master this awareness, you step into any room with a new kind of power. Women don't just see you, they feel you. Her body tells a story before her mouth ever opens. The mirroring, the leaning, the eye flickers, the breath sink. These are all languages of arousal, trust, and surrender. Decode that language correctly, and you don't need to chase. You attract, like a magnet, like gravity, like instinct. Your presence becomes irresistible because you're speaking her native, primal tongue. So next time a woman copies your gesture, don't dismiss it. Decode it, because her body might be whispering something her words will never say, or perhaps haven't yet learned to say. Her silent language might just be the key to unlocking her deepest desire.